overthinking. Some of you think too much, too long. Overthinking, just overthinking. I can't do it. You talk yourself out of everything. Go for the opportunity when it's presented to you. Start that side hustle. Start that business. It's never been a better time. Do you know that millionaires are being made faster now than they ever have in history in the last 3 years during the toughest times in our planet? And more millionaires were made in the last 3 years and quicker than they ever been made and younger than they ever been made. So today I want to show you how you can lay a foundation for a profitable online business and create unlimited success for yourself in your life. All right. So I want to show you how that can be done, because it can. That's another way of wealth. All right. So whether you're still on your job, you want to start a business, or whether you are currently in business and you say, I need to scale up my business, I want to expand it, whatever is the best possible version of you, now's the time to do that, to step into it. All right. All right. So how do we do that, Dr. Stacia? How does it happen? Number one, you got to stay alert and aware. All right. The biggest breakthroughs of my life happened when I trusted my gut and I took action on an inkling or a thought, and it turned into a dream moment. Okay. So I have these inkling, these thoughts that come to me. I'm sure you guys are having them. You know, those shower moments. You ought to do this, I ought to create that. And, you know, these things come up. I'm telling you, you got to listen to your intuition. That little whisper, those little taps on your gut, on your shoulder. And then you got to go for it. Don't wait out the recession. Go for it in it. This is where millionaires are made now. So your answers to fulfill your dreams come from opportunities. They come from opportunities. They come from opportunities. All right. So you got to listen and leap. Listen and leap. Listen, hear it. Ma'am, that's it. Here, that's it. Stop overthinking. Some of you think too much, too long. Overthinking, just overthinking. I can't do it. You talk yourself out of everything. Stop overthinking it. All right. Go for the opportunity when it's presented to you. Start that side hustle. Start that business. It's never been a better time. Never been a better time. All right. This is true, and it can happen fast. Do you know that millionaires are being made faster now than they ever have in history in the last 3 years during the toughest times in our planet? And more millionaires were made in the last 3 years and quicker than they ever been made and younger than they ever been made. All right. So this is a time for you to take some inspired action. The second thing, take quantum leaps. All right. So get a goal in mind, get your goal in mind, and then make sure that, you know, you got to get a goal that's so big, but yet receivable. You got to take a quantum leap to achieve it. Some of you are playing so little, so small, so scaled back that you won't take any quantum leaps. You got to say, you know what? I'm getting out there, I'm taking a quantum leap. So your next step needs to be a big step. That's how you turn things around. You don't turn things around in your life. You don't turn your money around tippy-toeing. You turn your money around, stop it. You take a big old step. Like, I'm going out there and I'm stepping big. You don't turn around like, ooh, let me see if I can turn something around. Let me see if I can something happen. Okay. You got to take a big leap. And you can do it. All right. You've been taking those gradual baby steps. Now it's time to get aggressive. Jump. Makes me think of Ariana. A little inside joke. But more of the same will only get you more of the same. So if you're going to take these next couple of years and do more of the same thing you've been doing and expecting different results, you won't get them. More of the same is going to get you more of the same. You got to shake things up. You got to take some quantum leaps. You know when you're taking a quantum leap, when the closest people around you are shaken by your moves. When they're like, what you doing? Who you think you are? You like, I'm doing the right thing. When they're shaken by your moves, that's when you're taking a quantum leap. And that's the time we live in. It's time to shake things up. All right. You can produce 3 times as much as you are doing right now if you take a quantum leap. 3 times at least 3x your income. But I'm telling you what, quantum leaps need movement. It's not stillness. It needs movement, some moves. You got to make some moves. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to do some things. You got to show up some things. Make some moves. Do some things you haven't done. Get out of your comfort zone. Quit being afraid of everything. Afraid to be on the internet. Afraid to show your face. Afraid to do a video. You know, come on, y'all. Afraid I'm not giving the right message. I don't know if my book is good enough to put out there yet. You know, just do it afraid. Jump, leap. Number 3, defy resistance, because a higher experience is the key to everything. All right, so defy resistance. The more important your assignment is, the biggest the bigness of whom it will serve, the more resistance you'll feel pursuing it. So a lot of you have a big assignment on the inside of you and you've been pushed back too long. And so the more resistance comes up because of the assignment. I was like closing out my last coaching session with some of my ladies, you know, just earlier this week. And I was just, you know, as we were closing out, I was just hearing some of them saying, you know, man, I went through this, and this, and then I finally got it. I finally got what I need. I finally got it. And I was like, they have no idea. I had to tell them, like, what your assignment is so big that's the only reason you got the resistance, because you had to overcome that resistance to get to the bigness of your assignment. All right. So, you know, you're just not going to just walk into $5 million. There's a resistance that comes up. You know, you apply for something and they try to push back a little bit. You know, you put out something and get pushed back a little bit. There's resistance. That's because the assignment's so big, but you got to be like, I'm going to get through this resistance because my purpose is so huge. Who I serve and what I'm going to do is major. All right. So it's important to get to that resistance. Stuff will always come up to try to redirect your path. But you can't let this be your life story. Some of you have been redirected too long for years. Stop it. It's time to get this wealth. Stop waiting for somebody else to discover you or okay you. All right. So sometimes we're waiting for like a discovery process, you know, like somebody's going to discover me and all this is going to change. No, discover yourself. I discovered you right now. I'm here. Who you been looking for? I'm here. Here I am. I just discovered you. Quit waiting for somebody to say it's okay. Get out there and make some things happen. Take massive action. Nothing happens until something moves.